All right. Good afternoon, evening, or whenever you're listening to this. Welcome to the Bearded Pickers channel, friends, subscribers, internet strangers. What's up? So this is a test and a actual video all at the same time. I'm messing with a green screen, so wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. At this time of year, everything it is now the 23rd on a Sunday, so everything is slowed way down. I think I'm about $16 on sales on eBay. Maybe 300 on Amazon. So it's not dead, but it's stick a fork in it. Fourth quarter is quickly coming to an end. So as you take the time to enjoy the time with your family and just reflect on 2018, generally I shut it down completely and then pick it back up in a few days and start buying a lot of clearance without any thought to the new year or where I want to go. And what's the old adage? If you plan to fail, you plan to fail. Uh, cut that out. Planning to fail, failing to plan, planning to fail. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. So, and I haven't failed, but I want to put down on paper exactly the things that I want to accomplish in the next year. So this little short video is about kind of selfish. It's more for my accountability and putting it out there is exactly where I want to be. So in case my mind loses this computer file that I've got here, I'm gonna print it out and put it in the office and put it in this office as well, so that I can be reminded over and over where I want to be, what I want to accomplish. These are just the goals. I haven't done the objectives yet because you really need to, once you sit down and make the goals, they need to be smart goals and not like intelligence goals, but the an acronym, um, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. So once I've got the goals, the objectives will be the steps for each one. So I'll cover that next week, one day next week, after I've taken the time to put some steps on each one of these. And then I'll put it up on the screen so everybody can see it. So as I go over it, hopefully it'll serve as a good example. It won't be perfect because it's the first time I've done this in quite some time, since I used to have to make people do it when I was running districts. So all right, so 2019, these are the goals. Goal number one: 500,000 in sales in Amazon. Does it qualify for all those? It does. I have done that 3 times before, so a fourth time should not be a unrealistic goal. 90,000 in sales on eBay is goal number two, and I've done that quite a few times. So that's, I think, 4 times as well. Or 4 times. The other one was three. So that is an attainable one. And how did I come up with each one of those numbers? The Amazon number was a number that, in my head, I feel like as a sole proprietor running an LLC, as the only member of the company, that's a goal that at my current profit range does very, very well for the family. And then the eBay sales I want $7,500 a month as the step down goal. So $7,500 a month in sales on eBay translates over to 90,000 for the year. So that's how I came up for the 90,000 number. Number three, which it's a goal, it might, part of it relays into number two: sell all eBay items out of the regular garage and storage building. I.e., get rid of my death pile buildings. For those of you who've not watched the channel a lot, I have a half a storage building, 10 by 15, that is full of eBay items that I drug from North Carolina when I was full time eBay, and I've just been paying for storage. The other half is our personal stuff, and so I would like to get that out. And then the 2 car garage is a detached garage to the house. At least half of it's full of eBay stuff. So all that stuff needs to go. So before the one thing, I'm going to sell those items out, and then my only sourcing method, after the spring gets here, is going to be garage sales. So I think that, while I sell these things out until I get to the summer where I need to feed Jacob inventory, because I'm anticipating that he is not going to go to school this summer. He's on an 80% scholarship, and the scholarship does not cover summer school, so he generally doesn't go to summer school. So he would be back to listing for summer. So garage sales in the spring, and then if I need more inventory for him, I will reevaluate the eBay part of it and how to keep him busy. I'm believing that I'll reduce the number of items he does and allow him to take care of the shipping as well. So maybe it's 16 items a day and handle any shipping. That whatever it is, we'll deal with that when he gets out of school in May. Now that's assuming he's not doing a internship. He is a middle of his junior year in aerospace engineering at the University of Alabama at Huntsville. So the chances of him having an internship are going way up as each day passes because he's maintained his scholarship. He's maintained very good grades, so he should he shouldn't have any problem getting one. Number 4, develop a training course with Shane. Conduct this training course once a quarter. That is something we are currently doing now. So that is we're in the planning stages of that and setting up a outline for each of the two platforms. So that one there'll be some specifics to it, but it is number 4 on the list, but it should be number 3. The other one I was just came to mind, but that one's going to happen very quickly because we're a week away from the fourth quarter, so we need to get a move on that. Number 5, 50,000 subs on YouTube. I am currently at 37,300. So, I believe continued content. I'm going to continue to do the show Tuesdays and Thursdays, and try to do 3 videos a week. And if the Friday night show is on my channel, that'll count as one of them. If the Sunday night show is on my channel, that'll count as one of them. But other than that, with 2 live shows and then 3 videos a week, that I believe that'll continue the momentum that I'm currently on. I think I gain about 180, 200 a day. Very, very blessed with the Monopoly video has really given me some exposure. So, and it's elevated the platform. So I'm doing my best to make videos that, like this one, that are, I can tell you go find Monopoly all day long. But, if you don't do a lot of the base stuff, if you don't understand how to send it into Amazon, if you don't know, if I don't talk about goals and objectives and how to help you and help myself, don't get me wrong, I've not done this in a couple of years, so this will also help while I'm going through this. It forces me to help myself as well. So don't miss that. I'm appreciative on both sides. So I'm gonna try to focus on one of those 3 videos. One, something that's more towards new sellers, because I have a playlist that I throw stuff into that playlist that's more for people who have not done this for a long time. Whether I talk about what kind of sourcing, I also have a solo video that I'll do. I think the one week I'm gonna do a solo video on eBay, and one week I'll do on Amazon. So every other week there'll be something. Every week there'll be a different solo video, so it won't be the same thing. So one of the videos will be live, whether it's estate sales, or it'll be Saturdays doing yard sales with Harlan, or a Friday that I make it to the Nashville Flea Market, as long as it's still there. There, for those of you who don't know, the Nashville Flea Market there's a big chance it's going to close here shortly because they're going to knock down the fairgrounds and put up a soccer stadium, because in the South we need another soccer stadium. We need a flea market. This is the South, damn it. I digress. So that's the, and there will be some other videos. I'm gonna, as I'm on the road, I'll do some videos from the road. I plan on doing a few road trips. Maybe every other week I'm just gonna really focus on Amazon, and that's the years I was successful. More successful on Amazon as I focused on. I traveled every other week. So even if I just do 1 month and then try focus locally that other week, that leaves 2 more weeks for eBay. But there'll be some videos from the road, because people, where I'm at, what I'm doing, and then actually how I do things. From people find it fascinating the process on the road. So hopefully that helps people too, to show them how really easy, as long as you put some thought through it. I've done it so many road trips that it's it gets each one gets easier. It looks like my head's really flat in this video. It's got like some kind of spot in it. Okay. Number 6, develop a new YouTube channel focused on adventure topics, and bring this channel to monetization status by June. So it seems like the first half of the year I'm going to be fairly busy, and I'm not the best with time management. So that's one uh, thing that's going to be in each one of these, is really putting some time frames and time specific things for each of these goals, so that to help, not creating a job, but help in order to focus me and focus my time instead of just winging it. So I can can actively go after each one of these things. Um, I've started a channel. I've never. I think I might have told one time, Adventure Beard. Not to be confused with the bearded picker, but Adventure Beard. Um, the idea is do some of the things that I truly like and make some channel. Don't get me wrong. I love reselling. Love, love, love it. It is a passion, and I love. But you know, ghost hunting, cemeteries at night, abandoned buildings, metal detecting, magnet fishing, lots of fun stuff. That's just fun things to do, and so yeah. So those are a lot of things that channel's going to do, that because I didn't think mixing a resale channel with a completely different channel would work. So I'm going to do two of those two channels. All right, number 7 is attend the 2019 eBay Open. I think that is. Do I anticipate being able to learn a lot of eBay Open? Not really, but it's more of just a time to meet other sellers, and I've talked about it before. I truly, the social aspect and the networking aspect of any of these conferences is um is where the value is. And so Johnny and I went to Vegas last summer, enjoyed it, had a good time. Um, if ASD is like the same the weekend behind it, I might roll that in to stay in the entire week. So Joni would definitely come with me. So a lot of the attend to the eBay Open and how long I stay depends on where Joni is in her treatment. I asked the doctor the other day, and he said that end of the summer is not a unrealistic goal for her to be completely done with surgery and all treatments and everything. So that'll be very close, because that's what 2/3 of the summer. But if she's doing very well but can't travel, the eBay opens for 3 days. I would still maybe come and then turn around and fly back, so I'd only be gone 3 or 4 days instead of driving out there and being gone, a couple weeks. So instead of just attend eBay Open, I'm going to put ASD. Number 8, there are 10 of these. Number 8, develop 5 wholesale sources for Amazon. I've got one, need 5 more. I would like to be able to order stuff, and I've got a couple that are wholesale clearance that I need to do a better job of evaluating the stuff they send me, to understand that you're going to make less money on it, but it's just so much easier than going to get it if it can be sent to you. There's sacrifice on both sides. So, develop 5 wholesale sources for Amazon, and a lot of that might be tied into if I make ASD in the summer. If not, it'll be some cold calls and some sending emails out to give them your information and see if they're accepting new accounts. Number 9, attend 2 Amazon conferences. So that'd be later in the year. The Denver conference, Rocky Mountain Reseller Conference, was very good. I enjoyed that. I went to the first one, and I guess I'll have their fourth one. The Chicago Ecom is late in the year, so I'll focus on more of them later in the year, because I need them. I need them to be later in the year so that I can travel, and either Joni can come with me, which is ideal, or I don't have to worry about her, needing to get somewhere or being somewhere or going to a doctor by herself, because that ain't gonna happen because I'll be here. All right, and threw a personal one on there too. Um, One of the resolutions for the first year, I'm gonna join everybody else in this damn country. Lose 50 pounds via exercise or diet. Excuse me. So that is a goal too. So I'll set up some. I've done Atkins very well. And the one a couple years ago when I was best at it was added in some bicycling, some walking, and some other stuff too, and it really increased my energy and that kind of stuff. And then for some reason, don't know, remember why I fell off the wagon. So we're gonna put some steps behind that too, and just build out an entire schedule for all 10 of these items. So in the comments below, list some of the things that you're. I would love to hear some of the things you want to work on for next year, and hopefully this video has inspired you to sit down and really examine what you're doing with your business and your life, whether you're full time, part time, it doesn't matter. I would tell you if you're part time and you have a full time job and you're doing reselling, it's even more important to maximize your time in order to achieve the things you want to achieve. So that would be awesome if you guys could leave some comments about some of the things, you know, or you can tell me what you think about any of mine, 1 through 10. Um, it's it is what it is, and that's where I'm going to try to be headed. So, hey, as always, I appreciate you watching and listening to me ramble. This was a great test of my new green screen to see the Merry Christmas little thing here. I'm gonna get to where I can make my own screens, but I kind of swiped this one because I was trying to figure it out, and I'm like, man, that looks okay. I just gotta figure out the lighting because my head looks like it's looks like there's not much up there. Some people in the comments would say I don't. There's not much up there, but hey, everybody has an opinion. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Hey, roll tide. Make 2019 great. The only way you're gonna make it great is if you go after it, you systematically go after it to make it great. Don't allow circumstances. You go after it. Roll tide.